All right, good morning, fans of the Nothing Gets New. We're gonna just do a quick little cut this back glass out because it's leaking up there, somewhere up there. Somebody siliconed the heck out of this thing. So we're gonna cut this thing out and replace it. Check it out. Okay, now you can see. It's hard to see a video, but because I can't hold still. But there we go. Yeah, the whole thing's coming apart at the top. Oh, there's daylight right there. Yeah, I think they just silicone this thing in. Jeez. There we go. Wow. Well, let's pop this thing out. And I'll show you how we clean it up. I did glass before for a little bit. I borrowed my buddy's squirt gun for the urethane. Makes it a lot easier. That stuff's pretty tough. I actually have it soaking in a thing of hot water right now just because it's cold outside. So we'll get this thing popped out. And I'll show you how we clean it up and get it ready to put back in. Well, there's the remnants. It did break a back glass at one point. There's some of the glass still in it. I figured either something happened because, yeah, looks like a crappy job they did. I just thought I'd share this with you. Ooh, okay, got that thing out. I don't know what they used. I don't think they used, maybe they used urethane. I don't know. At one point it looked like they were just used caulk. Oh yeah, you can see right there. They didn't even touch the glass right there. I got that out. Pretty decent. Pretty much just used a pry tool and this little deal I made. Squished the razor blade in there. Just worked my way sawing it. A little at a time. I'm gonna use a flat razor to scrape all the glue. I did put some tape up there so that way it didn't fall down. I'll get this all cleaned up. I'll get a stand out here, clean it up. I'll get the glass cleaned up, wash it real good, scrub all that. I'll show you guys about that. Okay, I got the glass on the stand. I just like taking a little bit of glass cleaner. Just kind of helps lube it up. Just spray the edges right there. Plus you're gonna need it to clean anyway, so get it on there. Use a flat little scraper right there, and you just, it's kind of hard with one hand, but, oh, there we go. Basically just run her down. Kind of satisfying actually, just all the way down, and then you're left with just a nice clean area right there. Good thing is it's got a tiny little coat of urethane on it. The best thing is urethane to stick to urethane. It sticks the best, just kind of like paint sticks to paint the best. I'm gonna get this cleaned up, get the back cleaned up, and I'll show you how I glue it in. Alrighty, got it cleaned up. As you can see, you don't gotta get it all off, you just gotta get the majority of it off. Like I said, a little bit of urethane is nice because the urethane sticks to itself. Got the glass cleaned up. Super nice to have it clean when it goes in. That way you don't got to worry about it. I'm getting the back of the truck cleaned up right now. And then we'll show you gluing it in. Okay, you can see I got it wiped down. Most of the glue out. I'm gonna go through and just touch up a few little spots. There's a couple little spots where, you know, you scratch the paint with the razor knife. So I have a little bit of epoxy primer that I'm gonna mix up. It's a 2-part, and I'm just gonna brush it on those spots just to keep it from rusting or corroding. I am gonna paint this truck, so chances are this back glass might come back out again. But this time I'm gonna make it nice and easy. I'll show you guys how I cut the tip to make a nice ribbon for the glass. Make a nice seal for it. So I'm gonna get this trimmed up and get the epoxy on there where it needs it, and then I'll show you how we glue it. Okay, got that all cleaned up and primed. Glass is ready. I had this soaking in a thing of hot water because I don't know if you ever used this stuff. It is strong to get, it's hard to get out of there. It's thick. So when it's cold at all, you better have a good caulking gun. Fortunately, I was able to get an electric one, so that would help, but I did soak it just to help the process. I'm gonna poke the thing open with the tip here real quick, and then I'll show you how I cut the tip. Okay, so I got the tip cut. And what you do is you kind of cut it at a little bit of an angle and you cut this V groove out of it. That V groove is what's going to flow the material out, because you're going to hold the tip down on the material like that at an angle, and you're just going to let the material flow out of that like a little ribbon. I'll get this laid in there and show you what it looks like. Okay, you can see it made a nice ribbon with the glue. I'm just going to go around this little spot right here. I'm just going to take a paint stick and kind of mesh it together where I had to stop and start. Got a nice ribbon through there. Yeah, pretty straight. Looks all right. My buddy Scotty just showed up, so he's gonna help me throw this thing in real quick. I'll do the video on how we're throwing it in. Okay, all glued up. Put some sticks down here just to gauge the glass across the bottom, keep it straight. There, just kind of set it in right there, and just give me like the same kind of gap along the side as it is across the bottom. Okay. And just kind of push it up. There's a smaller gap here than it is here. Bigger and smaller. All right, kind of goofy. We had to improvise real quick on the fly to get the glass to stay pushed up against the cab. It's weird, like it wasn't like the same shape or something, but went in pretty well. That's in and installed. Now the truck's gonna stay dry and she can go outside. Okay, thanks for watching. Just a simple little project that anybody can do. I'm no expert, no glass guy, but I like tinkering and doing stuff. And I think you guys can too. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.